Hey there, Mike Koger with Summit Construction and Renovation here, and we just got done pouring our footers. So here we are. I told you I had those guys from Salt Lake come up. They came up and knocked this out. Honestly, it took us an hour. So pretty much I brought in like the first wheelbarrow that I didn't have to bring in anymore. My job was just making sure these were leveled, putting the rebar cages inside, making sure everything's structurally sound. So, but yeah, like I said, it only took us an hour, and some of these I just couldn't get down deep enough. So you'll see these two. These are the last two that where I could get all of these flush where I wanted to. These ones I couldn't get them, the sonotube collars, deep enough. So what was happening was, I don't know, I guess it's just maybe there was some stuff in the way or whatever. But this doesn't mean that these are any less deep than these. They're actually the exact same. It's just the collars are a little bit lifted up. So I'm fine with that. It is what it is. I'll just have to cut them back. And then when I account for the ledge, you can see we try to snap this line a couple times, but it just kind of sagged every time. This pencil mark is actually where our ledger board's gonna be, if you could see that. So these, I account for them not being perfect, because they're never gonna be perfect. I could try to sit here and level them out, try to make sure that they're the perfect distance from that line, you know, 9.5 inch deep for the boards or the joists, then another inch and a quarter for the post space. I could try to do them perfect, and they're never going to be. So I actually drop them a 1/4 inch, and some of these were a little high, some of them are a little low, but I know that. I know it's going to be like that, so I don't even have to worry about it. And so what happens is I would rather it be a little bit lower, and then I could shim them up with these galvanized like steel shims that will actually bring these post base, I guess it would be bases, as well as my ledger boards, or my ledger board will kind of remain constant. I might move that down just depending, because it does look like it gets a little tight over here and I want to be able to slip my board underneath, but we'll see on that. But all of these, I kind of know that I'm gonna have to shim stuff here and there. But anyways, all in all, I think it looks great. They did a great job. I'll definitely be using them again for my concrete work. Their company was, I think it's called like Maui Fish Hook Concrete, I think. They did a great job. And like I said, it only took us about an hour, and we were able to get in and get out, and I couldn't do it without them. I'd probably still be working on that first one. But anyways, I think it turned out great. It turned out amazing. And yeah, I'm excited to see. We got the lumber coming in next week. We start framing this beast up, and excited to see what it looks like. But anyways, thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.